Hey guys, what's going on? Well, it's Sunday night and I've been out here in the shop working all day trying to get some improvements done, some stuff that I've been wanting to get started on for a while, and finally got to enjoy the day doing some stuff in my shop here that I really haven't had a chance to do, some stuff I've been wanting to get to, but I'm usually pretty busy with the work, so it's hard to find time to get it done. So I was kind of excited to show you the new improvements that I've been doing. It's all right behind me here. So I thought I'd make a quick little video and just kind of tell you about what I'm doing. I made a video earlier about the the flea market stuff and going through my granddad's toolbox. And I had mentioned that I've been wanting to get the rest of this workbench of mine cleaned off and utilize the space a little bit better, and make me a little layout area for inspection and using some of those other tools that I mentioned. So I had plenty of time today, kind of had the day to myself, and so I came out here earlier today and got busy, and I've just been enjoying my day out in the shop, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So I was gonna tell you about what I've been doing right here, and so you'll kind of notice right off that if you've been paying attention to the videos, you know that I used to have a shelf right here that had some power tools on there, had some chainsaws up top. So what I did was I had been wanting to do this. I finally got to it. I had to get my shed cleaned up because it just turned into like a rat's nest, and all the stuff that I didn't want to store out here, I had thrown in the shed. So I finally got it all cleaned up, and then what I did was I moved all the tools that were up on this shelf out there to the shed and took the shelf down. I'm going to put it up in the shed to have a little more storage space out there. So it kind of cleaned up my wall, and what I want to do is go ahead and use this part of my wall in the shop to hang some pictures and stuff that I've got. And what you see right here is things that were my granddad's, things that were given to him whenever he retired from the base. And I've had these. I used to have them hanging up in my office down at the old shop, and when I moved down here I didn't have enough wall space to put them up, so I've just been hanging on to them. So I decided I wanted to make this area right here just a spot to hang some pictures and stuff on. So I went ahead and put them up today. This picture right here is a picture of the old Blue Angels that was given to him, and he's got a bunch of signatures here from all of the Blue Angel pilots, and that was from 1981, and that was a 35th anniversary of the Blue Angels that they gave my granddad, and they're actually flying over Washington D.C. You can see that in the background. And the other picture right here is a shot of the NES Pensacola, the base out there, and it's a picture of the Lexington, which was an aircraft carrier that was stationed here in Pensacola, that the machine shop and all of the other shops out there they serviced. And they give him that, and the commander or the captain that was at the base at the time actually wrote him a note on there thanking him for all his years of service and signed it. And I remember I found that picture just kind of rolled up inside Granddad's house, and I had it framed. I got an uncle that does framing, so I give him those pictures and just told him just put them in some frames. So that was his choice of frames. The one on the top there is a plaque that they give him whenever he retired from NARF, and it's October 2nd, 1981 is whenever he officially retired. So that's what's on the plaque there. It's got his name. It says Naval Air Rework Facility. So that's pretty cool. He used to have that in the house, and then I had moved it out to my old shop. So it's up here in my shop now. And the other one over there is actually a letter that they give him from NARF for his retirement. And so I had that framed, and I enjoy showing that off. I'm proud of my granddad and his achievements and his long work history, and so much that he did for my dad and for me and our business. So I hang this stuff up with pride, and I wanted everybody to see that. I've got one more picture here that I had in the house. That's a picture of me on my Yamaha Warrior. That was at the drag strip. That was the last bike that I had, and I used to go out to the drag strip and have a little fun out there, and that was just a cool picture of me. And it was in there on the bookshelf with all my other wife's pictures, and I told her, I said, I think I want to hang that out in the shop because that's a cool guy picture. So I brought it out here, and I've got some more pictures that I want to hang. I brought another one out here that I was going to show you guys, but I've got some more pictures of my granddad and some really cool old pictures of my granddad. And I believe I shared them on Google Plus. If any of you guys have watched Google Plus, I put a couple on there. But what I want to do is take, I got a few pictures, including some more right here, and I want to have them copied, and I'm going to frame them, and I'll have a few more pictures hanging here that'll be of my granddad, my dad, and myself. So I'm going to have a few more right up in here, and then I've got a little bit more room for some other stuff. So, you know, this is something that I've been wanting to do for the past year and a half, and just haven't gotten around to it. So I finally decided to do it. And so I've got my man cave sign up there too. And somebody earlier finally made a comment about that. I bought that up in Sonoya, Georgia, just about a month ago. I seen it and I thought it was hilarious, so I picked it up. And I'll tell you what it says in case you can't read it, but it says, "Man cave rules. Happy hour starts now. No drink limit. Burping, scratching, and other bodily functions encouraged. Toilet seats up as always. Utensils optional. Sports on TV 24/7. I got a TV coming real soon, hopefully. Nag-free zone. Yelling, shouting, profanity, not only acceptable but necessary. Basically anything goes. And what happens in the man cave stays in the man cave." So that's my one and only little man cave sign. I thought it was hilarious, and I bought it, and I wanted to hang it up out here somewhere. So that's my man cave sign. So what I want to do here is this area of the workbench. I had that shelf here, and I told you earlier in another video that I had a little cast iron surface plate, and that's that right there, and the plate that's underneath it is actually a lapping table. So I wanted to have those set up here to where I could actually use them if I want to, and so I decided to go ahead and move them down here. And what I'm thinking about doing is, here's the height gauges here. I'm thinking about hanging me a little small shelf right here, that a little narrow shelf, not too wide, that I can hang some knickknacks and just some show-off type stuff. I got a couple tools and things that I'd like to just kind of have out there on the wall. People can see it. So I'm thinking about putting me a little small shelf there to hang some stuff on, and have a couple more small pictures up there. And basically this will end up being a little more cleaned up area that I can use the surface plate on and do some layout. And the other thing that I had in mind, this is going to pretty much be my I wanted to start using this spot for my backdrop whenever I'm doing some filming and I'm talking to the camera. And I'm finally kind of getting to it. Now I will point out the power hacksaw here. This is a Jefferson power hacksaw. It's kind of out of place here now, but I don't have anywhere to put it, and I'm planning on selling this because I don't need it anymore. So this is eventually going to be gone, and it's going to clear up some more bench space right here, because not only do I have the Grizzly saw over here, I've got another saw that I'm wanting to purchase. It's a dual horizontal bandsaw that I'm planning on getting here pretty soon. I'm just waiting on somebody to finally deliver it over here. But so this is going to go. I've got my collet rack. That's the 5C collet rack that I want to hang it down there further by the mill. I just haven't done it yet, so it's just sitting right there. And you know, I'm going to have a lot more bench space right here that I can use for you know, a workspace, a cleaner workspace. I wasn't happy the way I had it, but it was like it was because I tried to get everything moved here and get started working, and I didn't get to everything. So so I just wanted to show off. This is kind of what this is sort of like the first phase of the Benchtop Reorganization, and I wanted to show off my wall. Finally getting some stuff hung up here that I wanted to, and I left me some more open spots there that I can hang some more pictures as I go through some older pictures. I wanted to make some copies of them and put them in a frame and hang them up there. Some of the old shop pictures that was taken of us, or maybe some of the work. Who knows? I'll be adding to that slowly. So that's about it. I was going to grab the camera and give you a little closer shot of everything here so you can see it, but that's about it. That's just what I wanted to show off here. So I'm going to grab the camera and come over here, and I will show you this. This is some more pictures. That's me and my dad standing in front of the Acra mill down at the old shop. And then the other picture, that's me and my granddad when he was out there working on his camper, and we had a picture taken of us. So these are two that I'm gonna make some copies of them and frame them and put them on the wall right here. So I just wanted to show you those. Now this is the little cast iron surface plate that I was talking about before. There's the cover, there's a little mat. So that's the little cast iron surface plate that I can use for doing some layout work and measuring and things like that. Got the height gauges, and here's the lapping table, and it's nice and flat also. So I just I'm just leave the surface plate sitting on it because the you know, the work bench isn't completely flat. So that's the little surface plate right there. Put the cover back on it so it stays protected. And there's the Blue Angel picture. Hopefully you're not getting too much of a glare. There's the plaque for my granddad, and there's the picture of the Lexington that was given to him, and his retirement certification there. And a picture of me on the bike at the drag strip, and my man cave sign. And this is usually where I do my filming. I got this big old block of steel that I usually put the camera on, and I'm sitting right over there, and that's usually where I point that way and do some of my filming. Oh, I did a little bit more. I had this chart from Aquatech. I had it framed up a long time ago also. This gives you all of your dimensions for when you're machining the end of a prop shaft. And I used to have that hanging in my shop. So I wanted to put it up on the wall. And I moved my chart down, I moved my clock down. And I got some more improvements that I'm gonna do here. I don't know if anybody had ever noticed in the early videos, these toolboxes were sitting down here on the bench. And my buddy Gil actually built this little riser for me, and I wanted to build one, and he said, hey, let me build one for you. So he built this, and what that allowed was me to be able to bring these toolboxes up and have more storage space underneath there. And he cut enough of these pieces that I can make one more, and it was supposed to go right here, and I was going to have these toolboxes up higher and have some more storage space. So I've got enough to build another one of those. So I'm going to build that eventually and have some of these toolboxes up higher, have a little more storage space right there. And here's another roller that I just finished machining. I gotta stick the wiper in it and finish bolting it together. And I got a few more little jobs sitting over there. I got the Sailor Jerry's for the late night socials on the weekends. And that's about it. Stella says hi, don't you, Stella? She's out here hanging out with me. Alright, so that's about it. I just wanted to give you a little update on some shop improvements that I'm working on. I was a little excited about it, and wanted to show it off on camera. So hope you guys enjoyed, and that's about it. I'm out of here. We'll see you guys later.